Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to prayer time. This is a beautiful Friday evening, and my name is Joe. I'm a practitioner of science of mind teaching, an RScP, and this is prayer time. This is something we do at 8:15 in the morning, 8:15 in the evening. Todos os dias, every day. And I am a practitioner of science of mind teaching. That's what the RScP stands for. And this is something that the New Thought Media Network has been doing for a while. And I'm part of the prayer team. So I just want to let you know if you have anything that you are holding in your space that you do need prayer on, prayer at ntmedia.org. That's the email address. You can just pop a quick email in there. It can either be something, you're struggling through, whether it be a challenge, condition, or something going on that you do need support in, or it can also be something that you're in gratitude on, something that you just want to further bring into your life, such as abundance or love, for example. So each day, we try to pick a topic or something that we can talk about. And my favorite book, Ernest Holmes' book, is Living the Science of Mind here. And the reason why I like it is because there's a lot of little itty bitty readings. It's nothing that's we would call painstaking to read. There's no long, drawn out thoughts or chapters. It's very to the point. But, I thought with the course of events that have happened this week, there's been a lot of fear. And the word fear comes up, and we think about fear in so many different ways. So, we had just so much that's going on right now with the price of gas, for example, um, and the cost of goods going up. There's a lot of fear of lack, fear of the issue going on with baby formula right now, and really, one of the things that New Thought teaching is the idea of a mental equivalent. So, we're going to think about fear. What's the opposite of fear? What's the other end of the spectrum of fear? And the answer really is love. Love is simply what it is. And there's a beautiful reading on page 331 that I thought would be a great way to just kind of bring in this energy. So this is the reading. To understand that love overcomes both hate and fear is one of the chief requisites of a scientific mental practitioner. Love does not overcome hate and fear by argument or force, but by some subtle power of transformation, transmutation, sublimation, invisible in its essence but apparent through its act. As light overcomes its darkness, as the presence of heat causes the atmosphere of the room to change until it is warm and comfortable, so the radiant presence of love and peace dissipates fear, hate, and confusion. In every series of treatments, the practitioner should bring out these points being relative to his patient. His patient is dominated by love and appreciated and loved by everyone who contacts him. Fear and hate cannot motivate him, cannot operate through him, cannot do anything to him, do not belong to him, and not are not a part of him. Nothing enters his consciousness but a sense of peace. Hmm. It's interesting that we talk about this because you know in New Thought teaching we really believe that you have to, as a practitioner, we're praying for our own mind. Um, there's a adage, change your thinking, change your mind, change your thinking. We have to be in conscious awareness of where our thoughts are. Sometimes our thoughts tend to be whoosh to the wind, but we really have a chance in the moment, even when there is a bad thought, to definitely go ahead and change it. We have a chance of going above that here, uh, and going above it here. And in that moment, it's really just a chance for us to really take a moment, stop, and then reanalyze the situation. And that's really kind of the cool thing about direction is that when we're talking about how we pray, we really want to ground ourselves as practitioners or spiritual workers. Because if we're not grounded, if we're not praying from that high watch, as we would say, our prayer isn't effective. Ernest Holmes will use a phrase, we're praying amiss. Uh, I love that term, praying amiss. we're just we're just talking for the sake of prayer. We're not putting our heart and our energy behind it. Um, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get into prayer time right now, and I just invite you wherever you're at just to take a second and just allow your space to be centered here. I'm always a big fan of, before I get ready to pray, I like a good old stretch. Oh, so we're gonna go ahead and take a deep stretch here. All right. Mm. All right. So I'm ready. I don't know about you all, but I'm ready for this. So just gonna close our eyes and just allow us just to take in this energy. Hmm. All right. So what I do know in this very moment is I'm able just to look out at the beauty of nature right now. Oh, I'm seeing beautiful sunset outside. Mm. Just had to take another visual just to be one with that energy. Yeah, I see the sunset. I see the different colors, the reds, the blues, the oranges, the yellows. That night energy that's here. Just such a beautiful demonstration of God's energy and form. And I see it in the mountains, I see it in the trees. I feel it in my lungs as I take a deep breath. That presence, that energy of God is here in that very moment. It exists in every moment. Oh, and I'm just one with that energy. For I just know that there is no place where God is where I am not. And I know, recognizing that energy, that my mind is full of thoughts, of feelings, of emotions, of just general heart space. My mind connects with that divine mind, that creative medium of spirit, unified at the top. And not only do I know this truth for myself, but I know this truth for everybody that is watching this prayer. whether in this recording now or in this recording at some point in the future. I know the timing is divine and perfect in this space. And I know that right now, in this very moment, there's a lot of fear and anger that is permeating in that universe. It appears in so many different forms and manifestations, but within under the reality, there is a greater calling, a greater push, a greater move for understanding, a greater recognition of the power of love, the power of light, the power of peace, the power of hope, the power of calmness and serenity. I know that as I say my word, I see that beautiful manifestation in front of me. For what I do know is even in points of fear, there's an undercurrent of love that's there. There's a change of consciousness, a change of awareness. There's a spiritual energy that is an undercurrent waiting to amass, waiting to uplift and to increase the consciousness of humanity. For that I do know and declare. And this beautiful evening, I just know and I speak my word of peace for all the victims here, for all the children, for all the families in Texas going through that tragedy. I speak my word of peace, knowing that in that moment, those families are filled with love, filled with peace, filled with clarity, filled with knowingness that those that they care for have moved on to that next transition with grace and with beauty and with peace. That their energy just looks over, holds the watch from high, and that their energy is not forgotten, for it is always in the thoughts, it's always in the feelings, it's always in the hope. For that I know. Hmm. I just give myself deep gratitude, being one of deep gratitude here, for being able to know this truth, for being able to speak this word, for being able to see this raising of love over fear, for being able to be part of this energy, this collective upbringing. I'm just one of immense gratitude, for I know the truth, for I see the truth, for I am part of the truth. And I'm just able just to release this prayer into that universal law of love and light, into that quantum field, just knowing its beauty, knowing that divine beauty and power and peace that exists in that moment, for that I am just one in the process, stepping back. I let it be. I know the power of my word permeating into that quantum field, being able to see that action, for being able to see that manifestation of this prayer, for being able to see that light and love. I just release. And I know my word has already been put into that field. I just simply step back, let it be, and I release this prayer with, and so it is. Oh, what a beautiful prayer tonight. Yeah, I get to look out here at the beautiful Colorado sky here as the sunsets. And what a beautiful image of God in a sunset. Nature gives us so many options, so many opportunities. It's just beautiful. Whew. Well, I just want to tell you just about, we got beautiful programming coming up this weekend. I would definitely, advise you just to take a look at it. Allow, and there's so many also good recordings that we had today. Fireside chat with uh, Pastor Michael. Great, 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 great series, and lots of wisdom there. So I encourage you to take a look at that, and join us tomorrow morning for prayer time, bright and early in the morning at 8:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and let it be here for tonight, but I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and blessings, my friend. Namaste. And so it is.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.